As NBA 2K18 approaches, we all have questions about what changes will be made. Will they put new parks into the game? Will they make career mode more enjoyable? Will they fix the servers? Yeah, that one's not happening. But as we look forward, I want to take a look back at one of the major changes they gave us in NBA 2K17 and then talk about what we can do to make this feature better in 2K18. I want to talk about the archetype system in 2K17. Many people hate it. They want to be a 7-3 demigod who can dribble, dunk, shoot, rebound, call plays, order takeout, and drive the team bus, all while going on a 50 streak in 2s and sunset. For me, I like the archetype system. I like the idea of having to specify what type of player you will be and adjusting your playstyle accordingly. But this got me thinking back to why we all started playing 2K in the first place, before Park was ever even thought about. It wasn't to play with the average NBA player who could do one or two things well. It was to play with superstars, the superstars we all love to watch on TV. It was to play with Mike or Kobe, or more recent stars like Russ or Harden. Now we have to be understanding, 2K doesn't want us all to have 99 overall players with 20 Hall of Fame badges running around the park. They want a balanced game that requires users to make players that fit along with their teammates, to create a good, balanced team to perform well in Park or Pro-Am. I agree with this. I want a game that takes a little strategy, not everyone making a 7-foot center that can do everything. We started to find ways to somewhat combine archetypes this year. Examples are small sharpshooters so they can speed boost, 7-2 centers to get contact dunks, etc. After thinking about all this, I thought, how can we get the best of both worlds? How can we get a more customizable experience with our My players, but remain having the game balanced? This is what I came up with. Primary archetypes and one sub-archetype for each My player. For example, I can make a post cleaner. A post scorer is my primary archetype, and a glass cleaner is my sub-archetype. This would allow me to have 5 Hall of Fame badges that the post scorer gets, and here's where it gets very fun. The 5 badges the glass cleaner gets, I'm allowed to upgrade 2 of them to gold and 3 to silver. Then all other badges in the game would only be bronze. Now there would be some overlap in badges. For example, Brick Wall and Bruiser on these archetypes overlap. So that is something players must take into account when creating their archetypes. Is it worth combining these 2 archetypes and basically wasting 2 potential gold or silver badges because of the overlap? This provides more strategy and decision making for players creating their archetypes. Also, sub-archetypes would affect your attribute capping categories. For example, primary archetype stats max out at 94 for most players. Then most other stats max out somewhere in the 70s. Sub-archetypes would allow you to upgrade that second category into the 80s, allowing for better and more versatile My players. Now of course, that would have to be tested and developers would need to decide what archetypes could be combined. We don't need glassmakers running around the park. I believe this idea would keep 2K18 fresh in our minds for longer. This year the archetypes felt limited in some ways, and that created a lot of people disliking the idea altogether. With this idea of primary and sub-archetypes, we would have better players but still have the balance that the developers are looking to provide us with. It would also make each My player unique because although you and I may have the same archetypes chosen, you may have chosen to upgrade different badges to gold than I did, giving you the advantage in certain situations and me the advantage in others. Let me know what you guys think about this new primary and sub-archetype system in 2K18. Do you like it? What changes would you make? I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and share to get the conversation going before 2K18. It's that boy. Please subscribe if you're new. I'm out. Peace.